Hello friends, in this video we will study chapter 3 Nature and Diet taken from class 11 Health and Physical Education School Bal Bharti. Let's start. Objectives. First, to understand importance of diet based on Indian Ayurvedic science. Second, to understand diet specific to one's region and nature environment. Third, to understand diet suitable to one's own nature. Fourth, to create awareness that diet affects on the body as well as the mind. Fifth, to maintain and enhance physical fitness through proper diet. Sixth, to differentiate between diet requirements of a player and a normal person. Food is the most basic and renewable source of energy for the body. It is the source of fuel for the body to keep functioning continuously. Diet provides the life-giving nourishment that the body needs. It is the tonic that replenishes our body. In other words, diet enables the body to complete all the functions. The energy required for every organism comes from the food it consumes. All living organisms, right from a single cell amoeba to the super intelligent human being, have the ability to obtain their food. Although the nature of food, the ability to obtain, consume, and digest it may be different for different living beings, the ultimate truth remains is that food sustains life. Dietary factors as described in traditional Indian sciences. On a minute note, it can be observed that each constituent of food is obtained from nature. All the living beings, as well as the nutrition required by them, has come from nature itself. According to the principles of Indian sciences, the whole universe is formed after the integration of five basic elements, that is, the Panchmahabhutas: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Although the universe is enabled after combining all above Panchmahabhutas, one always finds the dominance of one of these in the food that one consumes. For example, one observes the dominance of the earth elements in wheat, jowar, or component of water in fruits and milks, or component of air in the fermented food substances. Five basic elements, Panchmahabhutas, and six states, Shadrasas. The diet consisting all the five Panchmahabhutas is a balanced diet, as it is enriched with proper proportions of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. One can find the important information on diet in the Indian Ayurvedic science. According to the Ayurveda, an ideal diet should incorporate all the six states, flavors. They are sweet, madhura, sour, amla, salty, lavana, pungent, tikhat, bitter, katu, and astringent, kasaya. Our daily diet should consist of these tastes. The food based on these six different flavors is also a combination of the five basic elements, Panchmahabhutas, in various proportions. Example: sweet, earth and water; sour, earth and fire; salty, water and fire; bitter, air and ether; pungent, air and fire; astringent, air and earth. Role of the six basic tastes. The food items consisting of these six types of taste help us to enhance our appetite as well as in different bodily functions and movements. For example, the sweet help in nourishing and strengthening the human body. The sour tasting food items help create an appetite, triggers the secretion of the digestive juices. The food items with salt help in giving taste to the food, reduces lethargy and obesity, increase secretions of various glands. The bitter food absorbs excessive secretions and help digestion of food and maintain appetite. Pungent food activates gastrointestine and absorbs excess secretion, reduces excess viscosity, and gives taste to the food. Astringent food gives contentment to the mind. Thus, the diet constituting of four colors should be inclusive of all six rasas. Taste. Food culture. The Indian culture is known for its diversity. This diversity is reflected in standard of living, costumes, traditions, duties, religious practices followed, and also the diet of the particular regions. The Indian food culture is the manifestation of deep thought process of our ancestors. Thus, each such state came up with a diet conducive to their climate conditions, and thus Ahar Sanskriti was created. Food components suited to the natural environment. The cereals, fruits, and vegetables produced in a particular region are suitable for that region and thus became the staple diet of that region. It is the mechanism created by nature. Thus, walnuts, which are warm in nature, are produced in colder regions, while coconuts, which quench thirst, are produced in humid coastal regions. Thus, the availability of different food constitutes to create a regional food culture. The regions are diverse in equipment, temperature, and water, so they produce specific food grains, vegetables, and fruits of unique quality. Listen to the call of your body. It is always advisable to consume the food and grain produced locally as it is easy for the body to digest. The food and grain produced not natural to region may lead to indigestion and can also cause various ailments. We and our food habits needs to be acclimatized to the climatic conditions in the region where we are staying. A dip in temperature creates a desire to drink hot tea while a rise to drink cold lemon water. Seasonal diet. There is a wonderful scientific concept in Ayurveda called the Ritucharya. The Ritucharya helps in creating a homeostasis by reducing the tension created due to the difference between the changing external environment and the actual condition of the internal constituents of the body. It helps in maintaining good health, building a good immune system, and also helps eliminate the bad in the body. As the earth revolves around the sun, we experience the different seasons. In India, basically, two time periods are followed: Uttarayana, northern movement of the sun, and Dakshinayana, southern solstice. These two time periods have three different seasons respectively. In Uttarayana, the seasons are Shishira, winter, Vasanta, spring, Grishma, summer, while in Dakshinayana, the seasons are Varsha, monsoon, Sharada, autumn, and Hemanta, late autumn. Uttarayana indicates the ascent of the sun. In this period, the sun and the wind are powerful. During this, strength of the body goes down. It is called the Adana period. Dakshinayana indicates the descent of the sun or movement of the sun in the southern direction. The earth becomes cool and the strength of the body increases. It is called the Visarga period. With the knowledge of Ritucharya and by practicing regimen in accordance with the Ritu season to maintain harmony of the three dosha, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, one can stay healthy across seasons. If these scientific ideas are put into practice, one can acquire and sustain good health. With the change in season, there is highly likelihood of changes in the Vata, wind, Pitta, bile, and Kapha, phlegm, causing various diseases. Our ancestors over the years have understood the importance of seasonal diet. Thus, they interwoven the concept of seasonal diet with various festivals and celebrations, naturally leading to its faithful following by the society. Diet based on physical needs of the body. Food is to be consumed based on the requirement of the body. An athlete may modify diet according to the immediate requirement to enable enhanced and consistent performance. First, diet for building strength. Food for this purpose will increase the strength in the muscle fibers and the bones of the body. Such food will include a good quantity of milk, dates, fig, almond, pistachios, walnut, bananas, lentils, coconut, apricots, shrikhand, meat cooked with less spices, eggs, and food of sweet flavor. Second, diet that reduces fatigue. This diet needs to increase the stamina of the players and reduce the recovery time. They include sour juices, pomegranate juice, shrikhand pills, tamarind pills, buttermilk, sweet and sour drinks. Third, rejuvenating diet. After an entire day load, relieving the body of fatigue alone is not sufficient. Following rest, the body with the help of a proper diet has to replenish itself for another day of workout and training. Dry fruits like figs, raisins, almonds, bananas, ghee, jaggery, non-veg soup, milkshakes are included. Fourth, performance enhancing diet. Along with consistent and regular training, there needs to be the intake of the right type of diet. Inclusion of ghee, fenugreek seeds, asafoetida, curry leaves, soybeans, beetroot is necessary. Such diet maintains the nutrients in the body and helps training at high level. For performance enhancement before competition, a light diet low on spices should be incorporated. Day prior to competition, sweet potato kheer, paratha made from potatoes, cheese paratha can be good. Also, adequate rest before the competition will greatly help in performing well. Diet and the mind. Many varying factors have been studied when taking diet into consideration. The nature of diet, its constituent substances, the need of the body, nutritional values of the food, digestion of the food consumed, ability of the body to facilitate the digestive process, and many such factors have been looked into. However, there is one factor that is related to this complete process but is generally neglected, and that is the human mind. The human mind, although not a visible element in the body, manifests its existence in different ways. For the proper functioning of the various systems of the body, the mind has an important role to play, assisting and controlling the functions of the organs of the body and assisting these processes at the right time, and many such activities are controlled by the mind. First, mind and secretions of glands. In the digestive system, many secretions help in the digestive process. Salivary secretions, gastric juices play a very vital role in this process. If the mind is in a pleasant state, all the secretions will take place in the right proportion. Unhappiness, sadness, irritability, anger, such moods affect not only the intake but also the digestion process of the food consumed. Just as the physical fitness of the person is vital, so as the mental fitness of the person plays an important role for achieving success. As you can see, vegetables, sprouts, milk, buttermilk, fruit, fish, meat, egg. The feelings and emotions that play in the mind affect the mental state that control and moderate the release of hormones that affect the functioning of the body. This in turn affects the metabolic rate of the body. Consistent depressing thoughts affect release of secretions that control intake and digestion process. The feeling of hunger is present in every living thing. However, control over what to eat and how much to eat is at times lost due to a bad state of mind. A resulting ill effect is anorexia nervosa, meaning very poor food intake with an unwarranted fear of being overweight, or bulimia nervosa, meaning binging, followed by methods for weight loss by vomiting, excessive exercising, or fasting. Both these conditions are detrimental to the body and will result in poor performance. The ancient science of Ayurveda and Yoga has deeply considered this aspect of mind affecting the body functions. The unpleasant state of mind aggravating the negative effects on the body has been explicit in the science of Ayurveda. Second, relation of diet and mind. People are constantly under stress. The stress to achieve success and maintain it, stress caused due to poor performance, professional competitiveness, fast paced lifestyle, inadequate rest, all affect the efforts and the ability of the individual. It is necessary to be aware of these realities and overcome them. Keeping the mind in a pleasant state while eating, keeping negative thoughts away, and enjoying food without stress is important. If these techniques are followed, then success and contentment will be achieved even faster. Individuals today are in a constant state of anxiousness and worry, having a fear of failure. Their diet should make use of good fat, sweet, and sour flavored food items. Food made using ginger, garlic, coconut, asafoetida, mint leaves, fruits, and vegetables. It is helpful to reduce the use of green peas, potatoes, pavata, and harbhara. A constant state of a constant state of aggressiveness as seen in athletes can lead to an a constant state of aggressiveness as seen in athletes can lead to an irritable gallbladder. This causes excessive secretion of bile. In such times, avoid consumption of millet, urad, sesame, tur, pungent and spicy food. Instead, increased intake of leafy vegetables and fruits, bottle gourd, pumpkin, red pumpkin, grapes, black currant, avala, gulkhand is helpful. Diet of sportsperson. A wholesome diet is necessary to nourish the body. So also replenishing the body with nutrient-rich diet is imperative. The body that is involved in labor-intensive work gets exhausted faster and requires greater amount of nutrient-rich replenishment. To ensure this happens, the diet moderation needs to be according to the intensity of exercise performed. Otherwise, the growth of the body is stunted and it becomes the doorway to the cause of various injuries and ailments. First, adequate diet. One of the essential qualities that a player needs to acquire is muscle strength and, more importantly, to maintain it over time. So, while planning the athlete's diet, the following should be considered. First, exercise, type and duration. Second, duration and exertion caused in daily travel. Third, duration of time spent outdoor in school or college. In all, the daily physical activities performed, the energy requirements for the same, the dietary components that will provide for these energy requirements all need to be considered. Second, the balanced diet. The daily diet of the athlete should be complete with maximum nutritional values. For example, the carbohydrate should be made available from grains that are unpolished or grains that are processed to the minimum. Proteins obtained from cereals, sprouts, cooked pulses, good quality milk, and dairy products. Poultry products like egg, meat, fat, and ghee, homemade butter should be emphasized. Vitamins and minerals should be obtained from the natural sources of fruits and vegetables. Care should be taken not to focus on only one component of a wholesome diet, but every component of the diet should be catered to while considering the dietary plan of an athlete. Consuming food rich in carbohydrates and an hour before training will be an instant source of energy for the body. Foods such as boiled potatoes, sweet potatoes, bananas, groundnuts are advisable. 3 to 4 hours post training, it is advisable to consume food rich in protein such as cereals, sprouts, soya beans, dairy products, non fatty foods, eggs, and non veg food. Friends, our chapter 3 Nature and Diet is complete. In the next video, we will study yoga and mudra. If you like the video, then like, subscribe, share. Thank you for watching.